What if Naruto lost to Orochimaru? The fall of the leaf's brightest flame. The forest trembled as Naruto Uzumaki crashed through another tree, his body battered and bleeding. Across the clearing, Orochimaru's snake-like eyes gleamed with malicious satisfaction. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. Is this truly all the intelligent Ariki amounts to? Orochimaru hissed, his tongue sliding across his pale lips. How disappointing. Naruto struggled to his feet, his vision blurring. He'd given everything Sado clones, Rasengan, even attempted to tap into the Nine-Tails chakra, but Orochimaru had countered every move with terrifying ease. The Sannin had been toying with him, and they both knew it. I won't. Give up, Naruto gasped, forming the hand seal for another shadow clone jutsu. But his body betrayed him. His chakra reserves, usually vast thanks to Kurama, had been sealed by one of Orochimaru's cursed techniques. Nothing happened. No clones. No orange-clad army. Just silence. Orochimaru's smile widened. How unfortunate. In a blur of movement, the Sannin struck. His Kusanagi blade pierced through Naruto's shoulder, pinning him against an ancient oak. The young ninja screamed, and for the first time in his life, he felt something he'd never truly experienced before: helplessness. Now then, Orochimaru whispered, forming hand seals with practiced precision. Let's see what secrets your body holds. Jintariki. As darkness crept into Naruto's vision, he thought of Sakura, of Kakashi-sensei, of Sasuke. He'd failed them all. The aftermath. 3 days passed before Kakashi Hatake found the clearing. The destruction was immense. Trees uprooted, earth scorched, and in the center, a pool of dried blood. Too much blood. But nobody. Sensei Sakura's voice cracked as she knelt beside the bloodstain. Her hands trembled as medical chakra flowed uselessly over the ground. This is Naruto's. I can sense his chakra signature, but it's wrong. Corrupted. Kakashi's visible eye narrowed. He'd seen this type of corruption before. In the bodies Orochimaru left behind during his experiment. His hand instinctively moved to his kunai pouch. We need to alert the Hokage immediately, he said quietly. Biking Konoha. Soon its face turned to stone as she heard the report. The 5th Hokage had lost too many already: her brother, her lover, and now possibly the village's most promising ninja. The boy who reminded her so much of them both. Assemble teams 7, 8, and 10, she ordered, her voice like steel. If Orochimaru has taken Naruto alive, we have a very limited window before he completes whatever he's planning. But Shikamaru Nara, present for the briefing, saw what others missed. Hokage-shima. With all due respect, if Orochimaru has the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki in his possession for 3 days already, whatever he planned to do, he's probably already done it. The room fell silent. Weapon. In a hidden laboratory carved deep beneath the earth, Naruto Uzumaki opened his eyes, except they weren't his eyes anymore. Where vibrant blue once sparkled with determination, now only empty golden orbs stared forward, reflecting nothing. Magnificent, Orochimaru breathed, suckling his newest creation. The power of the Nine-Tails, combined with my cursed seal enhancement, suppressed by my chakra dampening seals. You're no longer that annoying, loud-mouthed brat. You're a weapon. My weapon. Naruto. What remained of him stood motionless. His body bore new markings, cursed seals crawling across his skin like living tattoos. His hair had grown longer, wilder, and streaks of red now mixed with the blonde. Kill, Orochimaru commanded simply. Without hesitation, Naruto's hand shot forward, snapping the neck of a sound village prisoner Orochimaru had provided as a test subject. No emotion crossed his face, no recognition of what he'd done. Just empty obedience. Kabuto Yakushi adjusted his glasses nervously. Lord Orochimaru, are you certain the seals will hold? The Nine-Tails chakra is immense. If he breaks free, he won't, Orochimaru interrupted. running a pale hand through Naruto's hair like he was a prized pet. I've stripped away everything that made him Naruto Uzumaki. His memories, his emotions, his will all suppressed beneath layers of cursed seals and psychological conditioning. What remains is pure, controllable, power deep. Within the seal on Naruto's stomach, Kurama, the Nantail's fox, raged against barriers he couldn't break. Orochimaru had done something unprecedented. He'd sealed the seal itself, creating a prison within a prison. The great beast could only watch helplessly as his container became a hollow puppet. The Hunt the Rescue mission launched at dawn. 12 elite ninja, led by Kakashi, spread across the Land of Fire searching for any trace of Orochimaru's hideouts. But the Sannin had always been 3 steps ahead. Sasuke Uchiha pushed himself harder than anyone. His rival, his friend, his brother and all, but blood taken. The irony wasn't lost on him. He'd spent so long chasing power to defeat Itachi that he'd failed to protect those closest to him. We'll find him, Sakura said firmly, matching Sasuke's pace. She'd become stronger, training under Tsunade, but strength meant nothing if she couldn't save her teammates. They found the first hideout on the 5th day. Empty, abandoned, but the medical bay showed signs of recent used blood samples, surgical tools, and on one wall, a chilling message written in what they realized was Naruto's blood. Thank you for the gift, Konoha. The first strike 2 weeks after Naruto's disappearance, Orochimaru made his move. The target, a caravan carrying valuable intelligence scrolls from Konoha to Tsunade. The guards never stood a chance. Naruto appeared like a demon from the shadows, moving with speed that shouldn't be possible. His Rasengan, once a symbol of hope, now became an instrument of destruction. He tore through the Jonin guards without a word, without a sound, taking what Orochimaru wanted and vanishing before backup could arrive. The sole survivor, a Shunin, who'd played dead, delivered the horrifying news to Konoha. It was him. The man wheezed, his body wrapped in bandages, the Ninetales kid. But his eyes, they were empty. He looked right through me like I wasn't even there. Tsunade's fist slammed into her desk, splintering the wood. Orochimaru will pay for this. But Shikamaru was already thinking 10 moves ahead. He's testing Naruto's capabilities. That caravan wasn't important enough to risk exposure unless he wanted us to know. He wants us to see what Naruto's become. It's psychological warfare. Then what do we do? Sakura demanded, her green eyes glazing. We find a way to save him, Kakashi said quietly, his hands clenched into fists. No matter what it takes. The breaking point. Gaara of the Sand arrived in Konoha. 3 days later, his expression grave. As another Jinchuriki, he understood the horror of what Naruto must be experiencing. I've felt it, Gaara said to the assembled shinobi. Through the connection we Jinchuriki share. He's still in there, somewhere, fighting, but he's losing. Then we break whatever hold Orochimaru has on him. Sasuke stated flatly, activating his share. Even if I have to knock him unconscious and drag him back myself, a plan for it. Risky, desperate, but their only option. They would lure Orochimaru out by leaking false information about a powerful artifact, something too tempting for the Sannin to ignore. When he sent Naruto to retrieve it, they'd be waiting. The trap was set in the Valley of the End, the same place where Hashirama and Madara had fought centuries ago. Poetic, in a tragic way. Valley of the End. Naruto arrived exactly as predicted, dropping from the sky with inhuman grace. Surrounding him were teams 7, 8, 10, and Gaara's Sand siblings. 12 elite ninja against 1. Naruto, Kakashi called out, his Sharingan spinning to life. I know you can hear me. Fight it. Remember who you are? The possessed ninja's head tilted slightly, the only acknowledgement he'd heard anything. Then he attacked. The battle was devastating. Naruto's movements combined the unpredictability he was famous for with cold, calculated efficiency. Kiba's Fango's countered mid-spin. Shikamaru's shadow possession was dodged before it could connect. Even Nagi's gentle fist strikes seemed to slide off invisible barriers. He's using the Nine-Tails chakra defensively, Hinata observed. Herb Byakugan active, but the flow is wrong. It's being forced through artificial pathways. Sasuke engaged him directly, Chidori crackling against Rasengan, in a recreation of their last fight. But this time there was no rivalry, no passion, just empty violence. Come on, Susuke Rohared, pushing harder. Where's the knucklehead who never gives up? Where's the ninja who swore he'd bring him back no matter what? Fight Naruto. For just a moment, a fraction of a second, the golden eyes flickered blue. Iwase Nog, the seal within the seal now, Sakura screamed, and the 12 ninja executed their coordinated assault. It wasn't meant to defeat Naruto. It was meant to hold him. Shadow possession, sand burial, water, prison, gentle fist strikes at specific chakra points, all converging at once while Kakashi formed hand seals he de-learned from Jiraiya seals. Designed specifically to counter Orochimaru's techniques, Naruto thrashed with inhuman strength, the Nine-Tails chakra erupting around him. But Gara-san held firm, reinforced by his determination to save the first person who'd ever understood him. I owe you, Gara whispered, his sand constricting tighter. You saved me from the darkness. Let me return the favor. Kakashi's hand pressed against Naruto's forehead, chakra flooding into the boy's seal system. I'm sorry, he said softly. This is going to hurt. The scream that tore from Naruto's throat was all too human. Inside his mind, Kakashi's chakra was systematically destroying the cursed seals Orochimaru had placed, each one exploding like a small bomb in Naruto's psyche. Deep within the seal, Kurama felt the barriers weaken. With a roar that shook the spiritual plane, the Nails surged forward, flooding Naruto with his chakra not to destroy, but to heal, to burn away the corruption. Awakening, Naruto opened his eyes, his real eyes blue and brightened, immediately vomited. His body convulsed, as weeks of suppressed memories and emotions came flooding back. Every mission he'd completed for Orochimaru, every person he'd hurt, every order he'd obeyed without question. I killed them, he whispered, tears streaming down his face. I killed those gods. I couldn't stop myself. Sakura was there immediately, pulling him into a tight embrace. It wasn't you. You were being controlled. Does that matter? Naruto's voice cracked. They're still dead. Sasuke crouched beside him, meeting his eyes. Yes, it matters, and we're going to make Orochimaru pay for what he did to you. But Naruto shook his head, standing on unsteady legs. Inside his mind, he could feel Kurama's presence, comforting but urgent. Kit, those seals did permanent damage. Your chakra network is compromised, and Orochimaru, he took something from you. Information about the village, about the Nine. We need to warn Konoha. The price back in Konoha, Tsunade listened to Naruto's full report. What Orochimaru had extracted from his mind during those 3 days was catastrophic patrol routes, defensive positions, even the location of the vault containing forbidden jutsu. He played us, Shikamaru realized. Turning Naruto into a weapon was just a side benefit. What he really wanted was intelligence, directly from a Konoha ninja's mind. And he got it. Naruto stood before the Hokage's desk, his head bowed. I'll accept any punishment you deem appropriate, Granny Tsunade. I compromised the village. You did no such thing, Tsunade said firmly. You were captured and tortured. There's no shame in that. But, nothing. However, her expression soft. You're going to need extensive medical treatment. The damage Orochimaru did to your chakra network. Naruto, you may never be able to use the Nine-Tails chakra at full capacity again. Your days as a frontline combatant might be over. The words hung in the air like a death sentence. For someone who'd dreamed of becoming Hokage, who'd fought so hard to be recognized, to be strong, this was almost worse than death. Kurama's voice rumbled in his mind. Don't give up, Kit. We'll find another way. Epilogue. A new path. 6 months passed. Naruto underwent intense medical treatment and seal work, with Ria returning to the village to help repair what Orochimaru had broken. The damage was permanent, but manageable. He couldn't access the Nine Tails' full power anymore. The artificial pathways Orochimaru had carved had scarred his chakra network too severely. He would never be as strong as he could have been. But Naruto Uzumaki had never been one to give up. If he couldn't be the strongest ninja, he'd find another way to protect those he loved. He threw himself into learning Fufinjutsu from Jiraiya, mastering the sealing techniques that could counter enemies like Orochimaru. He studied tactics under Shikamaru, learning to think 3 steps ahead instead of charging in head. And most importantly, he talked to Sakuran, to Sasui, to Kakashi about what happened in Orochimaru's laboratory, about the guilt, about the nightmares where he saw the faces of those he'd killed. "You know what the difference is between you and Orochimaru?" Sasuke said one evening as they sat atop the Hokashi monument. "He breaks people and throws away the pieces. You break and you put yourself back together stronger." Naruto smiled, a real smile this time. "When'd you get so philosophical? Hanging around you idiots is rubbing off on me." In the distance, the sun set over Konoha, painting the sky in shades of orange and red. Naruto no Orochimaru was still out there, planning his next move. The Sannin had proven that even Konoha's brightest could fall. But he'd also proven something else, that even broken, even scarred, a ninja of a leaf could find the strength to stand back up. "Hey, Sasuke! What? Thanks for not giving up on me." Sasuke smirked. "Someone had to save your sorry ass. Might as well be me." As the stars began to emerge in the darkening sky, Naruto Uzumaki looked toward the future uncertain, damaged but unbroken. His path to Hokashi had changed, twisted in ways he'd never imagined. But he was still walking it, and he always would be.